Welcome back to the weekly recap. I'm Matt Wacker. A high school football tournament in Springfield took a turn for the worse on June 22nd. Following the event at JFK Stadium, shots were fired in the parking lot, prompting authorities to evacuate the facility. A 53-year-old man was apparently shot and stabbed and was transported to a local hospital. The suspects are a roughly 30-year-old black male and female driving a maroon truck and apparently knew the victim. An investigation is ongoing. The issue of building a local dog park was once again broached at the recent Rolla City Council meeting, resulting in 90 minutes of discussion that ultimately ended inconclusively. The city's master plan includes a fenced-in area for Bueller Park where owners could let their dogs off the leash to roam. Members of the Rolla Chamber of Commerce, represented by Kent Bagnall, stated that after much consideration of the parks around Rolla, they concluded Bueller Park would be the best fit for the project and added that the facility will be built with private funds and maintained by volunteers from the Royal Canin Pet Food Plant. Local citizens were critical of the project, expressing doubts about the long-term sustainability of volunteer maintenance, as well as concerns that the character of the park would be affected. In light of the prolific discussion, the City Council moved to wait until the next regular council meeting on July 5th to come to a conclusion on what has turned into a contentious topic. Former Lebanon Yellow Jacket and current Seattle Seahawk offensive lineman Justin Britt held another football camp in his hometown on June 25th, giving area youths a chance to learn from the pros. Luke Keene took a camera to Jacket Stadium to show us some drills.
My name is Terrence Johnson. I am a camp coordinator for Justin Britt, former Lebanon football player, Mizzou player, and currently starting center for the Seattle Seahawks.
Football, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Football! There you go. Good job, Gage.
This event has been put on for the last 3 years. It's free to the public, free for the kids 7 through 18. Morning session goes from 7 to 12 years old. Afternoon sessions go for 13 to 18 years old.
Good. We're going to go the other way now. Right hand, we're going to go left foot. Step 1, toes. Step 2, feet. Step 3, elbows. Step 4, hands.
Justin brings back a lot of players from the NFL. We have motivational speaker Spencer Conley out here speaking to the kids.
There you go. Go, go, go. Just like that. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, oh!
We use this opportunity and this platform to educate kids on the importance of education, the importance of health, and the importance of sportsmanship.
West Plains had a special guest on June 22nd. Ronald McDonald was in attendance at the West Plains Public Library to meet and greet area children, where he played games, performed magic, and spoke to the importance of protecting our planet. This show was free to the public thanks to McDonald's of West Plains. To see if Ronald is making an appearance near you, check with your local public library. The 6th annual Midwest Derby Fest was held in Lebanon on June 16th through the 18th. Men and women from across the U.S. competed in the double elimination tournament to see who would return next year as the reigning, defending champions.
Our 6th year holding this event, and this particular event has always been held here in Lebanon, Missouri. So this is Midwest Derby Fest. It's a tournament that we hold annually. It caters to D3 spectrum of the Women's Flat Track Derby Association and also Men's Roller Derby Association teams that are not ranked in the top 10. So it's a whole spectrum that's not really catered to in all the tournaments. We try to provide that here. So it's all bracketed play. They play over a 3-day period of time, and it's double elimination. So you have to lose twice over the next 3 days to be eliminated from the tournament. And at the end of it, we have a winner take all medals for first, second, third place on Sunday night. Some great finals. We end up getting some super close games, physical action. We got teams that come from all over the country. We have Drive-By City coming from LA out in California. We got Carolina coming out. We got women's teams from North Texas. Dominion from Virginia is out here. We do this tournament once a year, every year in June. Usually we have about 400 to 450 skaters that are represented from all the separate leagues. 22 leagues total here, so each one can roster 20 skaters to bring with them. So we got so many teams coming from all over the place to compete for 3 days here.
A prisoner is on the loose after an escape on June 26th. According to the Missouri State Highway Patrol, 33-year-old Christopher Hunt was being transported to the Texas County Jail in Houston following a court appearance in Rolla. Hunt was left unsupervised and made off with the vehicle, which was later found abandoned just off Highway 63. Authorities have coordinated searches of the area, checking vehicles and conducting helicopter reconnaissance. Anyone who sees or knows of Hunt's whereabouts is asked to call 911 immediately. A Rolla man is on the run after evading police following a traffic stop. The State Highway Patrol says that an officer approached a stationary ATV on Highway 63 near Vida and wanted to speak with the vehicle's operator. After running the vehicle's plates, the officer discovered that the driver, James Moreland, had several outstanding warrants. Moreland then fled the scene and managed to escape capture. Authorities are still on the lookout and encourage anyone who sees or knows the whereabouts of Moreland to call 911. A 3-day bike ride to benefit the American Legion Legacy Fund commenced on June 23rd. The ride began in St. Robert, making a stop at the Salem VFW on Friday afternoon. That's where Krista Webb caught up with the ride's captain, Brian Sapp.
So I'm in charge of putting together a 3-day legacy run, which raises money for our National Legacy Scholarship Fund. Legacy Scholarship Fund pays money out in scholarships to children whose parents were killed on active duty after 9/11 or whose parents are more than 50% disabled. Okay, we've got riders from all over the state of Missouri as well as 2 other states. We've got Kansas, I believe, and one from Virginia that came all the way out here to ride with us. We're doing a little over 600 miles over 3 days. Started out up in St. Robert this morning, and we're going to go through to Nixa tonight. Tomorrow morning, on Saturday morning, we start in Springfield and go down through Branson, Hollister, and back up and around to Mount Vernon and end up in Nevada. Then on the 3rd day, on Sunday, we go from Nevada to Warsaw and back up to Orangeburg. And we'll end there, and we'll have our Department of Missouri Commander for the American Legion, Betty Gonzalez, will be riding with us on Sunday. And we'll go from there. We started out last night accepting donations, and before we ever rolled a tire on this ride, we had over $30,000 in donations this year. So we're well on our way. Last year we raised almost $92,000. Our goal is $100,000 this year. Lord willing, that's where we'll hit it.
At their June 19th meeting, the Rolla City Council commemorated the service of Community Development Director John Peterson, who is retiring. Peterson has been a fixture at nearly every planning and zoning and city council meeting. He was responsible for the development of the comprehensive plan in 2005 and has been instrumental in the continuing work on the Rolla West Side Marketplace. Peterson started his career with Rolla in 1999, shortly after moving here, and says he has no plans to leave anytime soon. The 4th of July is Tuesday. To ensure that you won't burn your eyebrows off while playing with sparklers this year, the recap has a few safety tips to consider. Dylan, take it away.
Thanks, Matt. We've been gearing up for Independence Day the whole week. Vendor tents have been popping up all over the Ozarks, selling a lot more than just snakes and sparklers. Some general safety tips for this year's preparations: remember to have a responsible adult present for all firework activities. Never carry fireworks in your pocket or shoot them into metal or glass containers. Never light a dud firework. Wait 20 minutes, then wet it down with a water bucket or a hose. Always have a bucket of water and a charged hose nearby in case of an emergency. And finally, dispose of spent fireworks by wetting them down and place them in a metal trash can away from any building or combustible materials. Here at Fidelity Local 6, we would like to wish everyone a happy 4th and remind the public to check with the local city officials for firework regulations in your area. With that, back to you, Matt.
That's all for now. Have a happy 4th, and feel free to share video of your fireworks displays to our Facebook page. I'm Matt Wacker, and I'll see you next time. The weekly recap is brought to you by Price Chopper, Cooking from Scratch, the Travers Automotive Group, the UPS Store of Rolla, Beck Motors of Owensville, Bayer Dodge of West Plains, Hanging by a Thread, Mimi's Home Helpers, and Tailor Your Insurance.